Yes, my sports to the bone family. Back at it again with another video. Yeah, man. Oh, I tell my viewers and subscribers, I was thinking to myself that everything worked out well for me today to get an opportunity to listen to the West Indies press briefing, CWI's press briefing. And, I really and truly don't know what that was for, Personally, I thought that we were going to be hearing some of the things that were discussed in their emergency meeting and some of the solutions that they are looking at. But I guess they probably want to further discuss all of those things when they break up into their committees and stuff before they really put out anything. But, what I saw in that meeting was just a PR to basically gauge where the people are, to engage with the people a bit and, basically let everybody know that they are trying their best, like what they always like to say, But I don't know, my viewers and subscribers, leaving that press briefing, I don't feel any better than I felt going in. There were a couple of heavy hitters, if you want to call them that, a couple of credible names, guys that have actually done things for us, people like Clive Lloyd and Brian Lara and these people, right? So at least they were there and they opened up the microphone for 45 for a few minutes to answer some questions. But it was just the usual answers talking about planning and this, I don't know. I don't know if it was because, we were told about this emergency meeting and how they are going to be brainstorming and coming up with solutions and identifying things. I don't know if I went into that press briefing expecting too much. You understand? So maybe that is why I left feeling that way. I really and truly, my viewers and subscribers, I don't know what to say that I take from it. Apart from the usual run around, the only thing noteworthy that came out of it is Miles Bascom just letting everybody know that Sammy is not the lone selector and has never selected a team by himself. He just wanted to make it clear that they have the talent identifier talent identifiers, right? They have the talent manager and they have analysts, right, and Darren Sammy. So according to what Miles Bascom is saying, these are the people that come together to really pick the squad. And another thing as it relates to picking the squad that he said was, it depends on the team that they are playing. That's how they're going to select the squad. So depending on the team that they are playing, the coach will give them the plan for the series in terms of how we're going to, it's type of cricket that we're going to play, and then they will look at the available players and decide who should be selected. One example that Miles Bascom gave was that, if for example we are playing a team and we want to pick an attacking opener, they are going to be looking at 2 or 3 attacking openers, and if they all look good, or if they have good stats, then the coach will be the one to make that final call, that final decision. But one thing he wanted to let us know is that Darren Sammy has never selected a team by himself. The talent identifiers are the talent manager, the senior talent manager, and Darren Sammy, along with the guys doing the analysis and these sort of people, are the ones that are brought together before every series to decide who to select, depending on the type of cricket that we're going to play and the opponent that we're playing. Right, very, very interesting method there, my people. They had indicated that they are trying to copy what some of the top teams are actually doing. But as much as I don't hear top teams coming out and really explaining how they go about selecting, I doubt they really switch it up like that and say that they select from a pool depending on. I mean, obviously, you're gonna select spinners if you're going to subcontinent or whatever. But most teams will have a core, a player, right, or players, and they are going to trust them to go in and do battle. You understand? So, you know, we're still waiting, my people. We're still waiting. As I said, I came out of that press briefing there even more hungry for information than I went in, because, you know, I had built up in my mind that okay, we are gonna get some information because of the whole emergency meeting and how they talk about, you know, all of the things that they are looking to do in the meeting and all, you know. So I guess probably it's unfair or unreasonable to really ask for more right now, seeing that whatever they discuss, they have to go back and discuss it some more or whatever. But, you know, I thought we were going to hear that, boy, you know, these were some of the main issues that were identified, and you know, we are going to, in terms of players, and this is what we are going to do about it. You know, I really and truly didn't really get much out of it, but I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Anyways, let's talk the third ODI, my people. So West Indies and Pakistan, they're all set for battle tomorrow, and obviously we're looking to secure the series. You know, the series is locked at 1 apiece, and I said this in my video this morning, it's been a while since we have secured an ODI series win against Pakistan. You know, so the aim should be to go out there and make sure that we come out victorious. You know, consistency is something that we struggle with. You know, I've always said that we have players that will give you moments, and, you know, one or two moments, you can't win games in moments. You know, T10 and T5 and T2 and T1, them sort of games, you might can win those continuously with moments. But, you know, when you have all of 50 overs, so you need to structure the thing properly. You know, you have to be consistent to win games. So going into tomorrow's game, my people, I am optimistic. You know, I am optimistic. But there is something that the elders always say, you know, hope for the best and expect the worst. You know, but I am optimistic going into this one that we can come out with a victory. You know, hopefully the things that we identified in the first game, you know, even though we won the second game, hopefully the things that we identified that needs improving, you know, we can step up on those a notch, you know, make some improvement and see if we can secure this win. You know, Captain Shehu and Coach Sammy, they have come under a lot of criticism of late, and, you know, we are thinking that it would be a nice feeling for them to, you know, just break this little ODI drought here that we have going on against Pakistan. You understand? I mean, the thing is, you know, as West Indies fans, we are putting everything together, ODIs, T20s and tests. But if we're being honest, of late, you know, we haven't done the worst in ODI cricket at home, right? We have actually won a couple of series and things, so, you know, we definitely need to see if we can go out there and get this one off tomorrow. But yeah, you know how we do it, my people. Prior to the game tomorrow, gonna have a video talking keys to victory and a couple more other things. Gonna be talking playing 11, possible changes and stuff. You know, I just wanted to come out and just vent my little frustration, my people. You know, as it relates to what happened in that press briefing that CWI got. I don't know if you want to call it press briefing or media address or whatever, but, you know, I wasn't pleased at all. You know, the best thing that I got from it was a couple of guys a couple of journalists in the room asked a few questions, and, you know, I mean, the play CWI representatives basically play mental gymnastics with a couple of them, you know, just answering and giving you the usual vague robotic answers. You know, but I guess you can't ask a man to do what a man cannot do. So, you know, And we know there's no easy fix to West Indies. Sometimes we put out some videos and people hearing the first video and talk about why you don't talk about this, why you don't talk about that, what's about this? And they don't realize that these topics, we have addressed these topics several times. So sometimes you just touch a one every now and again, a touch back one out of those topics and things. Really frustrating coming up with people, because after what happened against Australia, they come out with this and say, oh, emergency meeting, we're going to be discussing this, we're going to be looking at this, and drop two big names that they know Caribbean people will respect. Clive Lloyd as the captain that won us the first two World Cups, Brian Lara, one of, if not the best batsman to have played the game, and they know people are always going to respect these names and things, and according to them still, Clive Lloyd he has actually volunteered to lead some sort of thing they have going on to find some sort of improvement. But really not, boy, I tell you, I was looking forward to this meeting, my people, but we're going to leave you right there, some my people. We're going to leave you right there, because the more I go on is the more more upset I get that I really sit down and listen to these guys for close to an hour. So big up on yourself, my people. Hopefully we can go out and get that double tomorrow. Bless up.